Alright, so you've just received your Amicus Smokeless fire pit. It arrived and was set outside your door by the shipping carrier, and now it's time to unbox it. So let's get started. Just use a utility knife. If you have one of the adjustable blades, just set the blade at a very shallow depth and then score along the lines for the tape. You'll find the tape on this top edge, covering the seam in the center and along the edges here. So just cut on that, close the blade up for safety, and then run your hands back and forth. A little bit of glue here holding the flaps together. And you know, one of the things that's different about most of the other brands is we ship this in a brown, plain, ordinary box. No brand markings on it. And in today's world with porch pirates and people stealing packages off people's front porches, in broad daylight, you don't really want something that screams, "Hey, I'm something nice, come and get me." So even the label, if you're buying this as a gift for somebody, the label is just going to show Amicus fire pits in the upper left-hand corner. You just remove the label so that if you want to give it as a gift and you want to surprise them, that's not going to be an issue for them. So let's continue with the unboxing. With a glue holding the flaps together, pretty easy to pull apart. And you open it up, and here you go inside. This is an Amicus original. This doesn't have the carry handle upgrade. You should check that out. But you're going to find that inside, right here on the top, is the packing slip that gives you a little bit of information about the Amicus, things you should know before you get started. So let's get right into it. So we'll set the knife aside so it's not going to be dangerous for us to handle. And you just reach in these corners on either side, firmly grip, hold down one side to get it busted loose. I've actually never done this. So here we go. Got one side started, the other side started. You might need some help, but I'm able to manage it on my own. So I've got this. And you set it down, and you got a little bit of plastic here that's wrapped around that shrink wrap plastic. Just tear it. You know, you can use a knife, but you can just tear it. And then here you'll find the that packing slip attached. And pull that out. Thoroughly read that. Things you should know before you use it for the first time. Set the box aside. You notice the box, there's very little styrofoam. I packed this up in such a way that it utilizes the least amount of packing materials, so there's less to get rid of. Styrofoam's really hard to dispose of, but the cardboard box, you can even use that to get your fires started or recycle it. It's up to you. We'll set that aside, and then we're just going to tear this plastic wrap that holds everything together. And I put the plastic wrap on there so that it'll hold this shipping ring right here. This ring isn't necessary for the function of the Amicus, but some people save it and they use it as a roasting stick rest on the top side of the Amicus, or they use it here around the legs and the bottom as an alternative base, something that gives them a different look, elevates the fire pit just about 1 inch higher than you would normally get it. We're going to set this aside. You can keep it, recycle it, discard it, whatever you need to do, that's fine. And then the ash pan, that lifts off like this. With the one that has the carry handle upgrade, it won't just lift off like that. You have to flip it over, but that's a different video. And then this ash pan is what facilitates the easy ash removal and cleanup. And then when you're setting it up outside, just set up the ash pan and take the upper section. You got 1, 2, 3 legs. The best way to assemble this is to just take 2 of the 3 legs, set it down in the center, and slide it over until it touches the side of the ash pan. I don't know if you can see this or not, but then you can just use your hand to guide the 3rd leg into position, and then that's it. It's ready to use right out of the box. No real assembly required. Just Make sure that those 3 legs are nested inside the lip of the ash pan, and build your fire. It's just that easy. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video so you know what to expect when it arrives. Any questions, comments? This space right here is actually not my home, but it's very similar. I purchased my log cabin. Side note, little plug for the place that owns this place. This is a place in Columbiana County, Ohio, in the city of Columbiana. It's called Wayside Structures, and they sell cabins like this. So if you're looking for a little vacation, getaway, got a piece of property somewhere and you want to put a cabin like this, or if you want to do like I do, live in a tiny house full time, this is a great way to get started on that. And this is a space that's not too dissimilar from mine. The decor is different, of course, but this is a model. And I'm going to put a link in the description for Wayside Structures, and it'd be great if you just go check out their website and see what they're about. Okay? Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate your time.